everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. My name is Alex. I'm outside Stamford Bridge after a 1-1 draw against Nottingham Forest. Doobz, thanks for being so patient.
You're welcome. Listen, there's a difference between an infuriating performance and a frustrating performance. That was a frustrating performance because after the way we've been playing, 5 wins on the bounce, to drop points, and in a manner, it's not as if we played badly, we just didn't take our chances, especially in that first half. Madueke was being selfish again. Jackson, in my opinion, I thought he was getting bullied by like the 2 centre-halves physically. And Sancho looked a bit shy of shooting as well, even Palmer at times. But I think defensively we played all right. Sanchez kept us in the game. And the Cucurella, I think he's been our most improved player by a long shot. Like when we first came in, everyone was on at him for the performances he's putting in. But under a manager where he knows how to use a player like that, look at how well it's turning out. Like no one could get past him. But yeah, overall, look, 1-1. I would have liked to go into the international break with a win against Nottingham Forest.
Why is there another international break? Like, I don't want to sound like this broken record. What do you think about it, honestly? The fact that we've only just come back and we've got another one. No
one actually gives a shit. Like, what is the point? Like, it's just to like. I can't explain why they do it. Like, what makes it worse is that now that Cole Palmer has established himself as one of the best players in the league, he's more likely to play every game and get himself injured.
As a left back.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Listen, I'd rather him not play at all if he's going to play.
Just blatant disrespect, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Put Saka left back. Yeah. But to answer your question, I don't see the point in it. No one cares about the Nations League. No one cares about the Nations League, man. And but listen, going into the international break, we got Anfield afterwards. I think we can get a point out of that, to be honest. Like the way we've been playing, we just have to take our chances, man. And if we don't, our defence has to be on our game. But we need to take our chances anyway, man. If you want to be getting top 4, and as I say, I'm not going to say title charge, but if you want to be challenging for the title in the future seasons, you have to take chances. You have to take your chances, man. Like João Felix and Kunku, they both should have scored.
Couldn't agree with you more on that one. And if they do score, we have a totally different conversation.
100%, like 100%. Listen, if they score, we win the game. And it's like we're looking at going, we clawed back. Like how many times last season would we go 1-0 down in a game like that? Cheers, Jacob. How many times last season we go 1-0 down in a game like that under Pochettino, and then we knew that'd be game over?
Yeah, your heads dropped straight away.
But we came back. Madueke got the goal back after many attempts. He got his goal. Me personally, I still would have brought Neto on earlier. Bearing in mind he did get the goal. But listen, like. It's not the end of the world. It's frustrating, as I say, because I was expecting a win. But I did warn people, like, obviously on my TikTok, I did warn people, like, this isn't going to be like a 4-2, 4-1 game like we've been seeing, because people are going to have watched how Brighton play. They're going to be like, we can't give Chelsea that much space because they will hurt us on the attack. Plus, Nottingham Forest, they're one of the best defensive teams in the league at the moment with their 2 centre-backs. So yeah, that's why I'm frustrated, but I'm not like gutted, man, because I've seen progression.
Yeah, progression's ultimately, I think that's what fans want to see, even if things aren't the way they want it to be, getting results every week, if you know that you're improving as a team. Yeah. I think everyone can see that.
And we are improving. Like, listen, we're not going to win every single game. Like, there's going to be games like this, but obviously they're still going to be frustrating regardless, but there's going to be games like this. So that's why I say we're not in a title race just yet, because we're still like, even though it looks like we're getting progressively better, we're still not the finished article. Like, today shows that we can have them games where we don't take our chances. Sancho, for me, looked very shy of shooting, and which is ironic considering he posted saying a hat-trick incoming on his Instagram story before the game. Madueke isn't shy of shooting, but he's the other extreme. He takes too many shots when really he should square it to either Palmer. And Palmer, for me, for his standards, a bit of an average performance. But listen, still got an assist, so it is what it is.
That says a lot about him, though.
It says a lot about him, man. Like, listen, if he's not scoring 2-3 every game, everyone's going to look at him and go average performance. That's just the bar he set himself, man.
Best player in the Premier League?
Yes. At the moment, yes.
How many better players in world football than Cole Palmer at the moment?
I'd say, because I'd argue Vinicius Junior. Say maybe Lamine Yamal. Yeah, I'd say Lamine Yamal. But I can't think.
Mbappe?
I mean, he's injured at the moment, isn't he?
Do you think he's a better player?
Yeah, he's a better footballer. But yeah, on current form, I don't know. It's hard to say because he's injured. But yeah, obviously Mbappe is Mbappe. And the only other player that really contests Cole Palmer in the league at the moment is obviously Haaland because of his goal scoring record.
From that logic, top 5 in world football?
Yeah, I think why not? At the moment, yeah, like I don't see like anyone putting up the numbers he has. No, I don't think there's any player in the world that can have like the impact, like can dictate a game. Like I mean, he didn't do it today, but can dictate a game like the Brighton game. Like we're struggling defensively. He goes, you know what? I'm gonna score 4 goals. Let's get us out of this. So Cole Palmer for me, yeah, I say best player in the league in current form. Not saying like, that's not to say no one can come and get. That he has to watch his back, but listen. He's doing his thing.
He's not going to watch his back if João Felix finishes like that, because that was really that let us down, man.
When I say to you the other day or Thursday, like you're not going to start João Felix over Palmer and things like that are why. And that's not to say João Felix is a bad player and that he's not performing, but like when you're 1-1, you know we need to win the game. You have to take that chance. You have to take that chance, and that's what's going to cost us the 3 points in games, things like that. And Kunku as well, he should have scored. And Kuku should have scored that as well. One thing I do want to say though, right? The ref just allowing constant time wasting. Like the Nottingham Forest, we could have had another half played with the amount of time wasting they were doing. And I think I need to call the police again because we got robbed again. And how many, like, they should have been booked. Like their keeper as well. I mean, yes, he did get booked, but at what point? I mean, I don't know. Can they get sent off for time wasting?
Of course they can.
Exactly. How many times are you dropping it and then walking back? It was, but listen, their keeper had a blinder today, honestly, putting in save after save. Without him, Nottingham Forest would have lost that game. Same way we're saying if Sanchez hadn't pulled off their saves, we would have lost that game.
Does that make you think that a draw is actually a fair result?
It's a fair result because of our own doing. It's not like we were robbed or anything. Well, even though I do think they were time racing, it's a fair result because of our doing. We didn't take our chances. So yeah, Nottingham Forest, they worked hard for the point. Credit to them. I do think their goal that they scored could have been avoidable. But yeah, 1-1 is a fair result. But come back from the international break, we just need to learn to take our chances, and then them games there we win.
Thank you very much, my friend.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure. Thanks, buddy.